Time lost meaning. Squeaky Shoes came down the hall to collect Magazine Lady. A while later, someone else with shoes that didn't squeak came for Vending Machine Guy, who'd been standing the whole time and drumming his fingers on the table by the Keurig. I hoped his fiancée was okay. Finally, a nurse came for me. He's in recovery, but he'll be in the ICU for a few days. He's going to be okay, though, right? Unfortunately, I can't make any promises. He'll have a long recovery. I nodded, even though I still wasn't sure what that meant. In the ICU, Dan lay in bed, asleep, with an oxygen tube in his nose. Various machines were hooked up to him, cords and wires snaking down off the bed. You can sit near him if you want. He should wake up soon. He was stirring earlier, and it sounded like he was calling for you. I took a seat next to Dan and threaded my fingers through his. Seeing him like this was so weird, so wrong. I didn't even try to stop the tears from coming. I just sat with him, listening to the rhythmic beep of his heart monitor. As doctors and nurses stopped by to check on him, they reminded me that there was a bed I could use. But I just wanted him to know I was there. At some point, the heart monitor lulled me to sleep. A persistent beep woke me. My back was stiff, and pins and needles shot down my right arm. My fingers were still interlocked with Dan's. At first, I couldn't remember why I was in this room and what the noise was. Then I placed the sound. One I knew from so many movies and TV shows. I looked at Dan's face. It had changed. It was still his face, but it also wasn't. I could tell somehow that he wasn't in his body anymore. I froze. Part of me knew what this meant, but I couldn't accept what was happening. Dan. My voice came out hoarse and small. Then, nurses and doctors flooded the room, shuffling me aside. They started moving him down the hall, back to the operating room. I stood there, not knowing what to do.